So I want to recommend a show for you to watch. It's called The Great Robbery of Brazil's Central Bank. And it's set in Fortaleza in Brazil in the year 2005, where you can see a picture of the vault that they broke into. It was very interesting show. There's 3 episodes, each an hour long, just so you know how long it is. And it was done pretty well. The beginning, the pace was really high as they show what took place. And then in episodes 2 and 3, it slows down a bit as they inform you what went on. They talk to the police and they show how the police went about finding out who did it. Now, if you watch people like Michael Francis, who talks about mob-related things, when you watch this, you'll see how much more style and pizzazz and thought goes into a crime of this magnitude, as opposed to Michael Francis's type, where they just put a gun in somebody's face. And of course, unless you want to risk your life, you're going to give up. And so there's no imagination in that. Here they had some style. The problem is the people who did this used the same technique to escape from São Paulo's Carandiru prison about a year before. So it didn't take the police too long to figure out who might have done it. It did take them a long time to track down everyone involved and other ancillary or other people who then were involved as well. And by the time they caught everybody, they didn't have the money with them, so a lot of it was not recovered. I'll let them tell you how much. But it was interesting. I love the country of Brazil. It's the world's most exciting and fun country, and I'm so glad I traveled there. And you'll get to see some of the atmosphere as you watch them show the different the different cities that they went to, tracking them down. So that's something to look forward to. I thought it was just really well done. The people they interviewed, and it was exciting. No real downfalls, except that it's done in Portuguese, so you're going to have to read the subtitles as you watch. I will, if you haven't seen or heard of the Stopwatch Gang, I will take this time to recommend that. They were 3 gentlemen who came from the city that I'm familiar with, Patty Mitchell, Stephen Reed, and Lionel Wright. They were gentlemen bank robbers who went down to the U.S. and could not be caught because they did their research and they did it so well that the FBI and all the police had no clues to go on, and they were frustrated to find that they had nowhere to start. So I'll recommend that. You can find that on Masterminds. It's a show about bank robberies and crime in general. They did do a movie based on Greg Weston's book, The Stopwatch Gang, and that came out, I believe, in 2012. So those are some information for you. I will take this last opportunity to say that for Michael Francis, who complains about the police sometimes arresting him and mob-related people for little evidence, I will say that he should take into account the damage that crimes like this have on society and insurance and things like that. I don't think Michael's ever apologized for this, and I really wish he would. It is just a shame that he takes the freedoms that our countries allow and then because of this and bank robberies and the mob, the extra things that are put on society because of it, and then he complains about it. We would be paying a lot less for items we buy if it weren't for people like Michael Francis, and I really wish he would be sincere and just do a mea culpa, an admission of guilt, and show some true remorse. I no longer listen to him, but I just wish he would show some remorse and for the things that he has done.